Alrighty, for this Tai Chi class here, just need some space and a chair to start in. Sit at the front edge of that chair, hands on thighs, central upright, good posture. Once you find that upright structural alignment, then just relax the whole body as best you can. Let there be a settling quality, this downward, sunken, heavy quality that grounds us through the chair, through our legs, under the ground. And then also feel this light and nimble quality. You can see me able to just kind of wag my legs, shrug the shoulders, the arms could swing, the head can move. So we want to be light and relaxed throughout the structural and tissue relationships in the body. But also note that there's a stability grounding us down to the ground. And then breathing in through the nose, long, smooth, and full. Out through the nose or the mouth, long, smooth, and empty. Take maybe 5, 6, 7 of these quality breaths. Feel the range of motion of breathing. How when you inhale, the body expands in many directions. And then when you exhale, it settles in from those directions, consolidates. And first movement, slide hands back, elbows back, shoulder blades back, chest up, chin up. Arch the body completely. And with your exhale, slide the hands forward, rounding the back, dropping the head, spinal flexion. Spinal extension on inhale. And flexion on exhale. Just do this at your own rhythm, at your own pace, your own range. Don't feel rush. Be thorough. Be thorough. So again, we're trying to shape shift. We're changing shape. Arched position and round position. 2 more. I'll show you the side view if that helps. Arching. And round. Arching. And round. One more time, arching. And then just settle to that neutral position and go right into your twist. Your left hand forward, right hand and elbow back. Turn the shoulders and head to the right. And then back to center and turn right arm forward, left elbow and hand back, turn to the left. Just do that 3 or 4 times, each direction. Inducing rotational mechanics through the body, just as much as is appropriate for your body right now, today. After you finish that next one to your left, so you're even on both sides, come back to center and lateral side lean. Lean to your right, droop a little bit, then float that left wrist up, left foot up, and lean. Back to middle and lean. To your other side. middle, lean. Middle and lean. Lean. One more. Lean. Now back to middle and go right into your shoulder blade range of motion. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Remember, the scapula are here on the body, so they spread apart, lift, squeeze together, slide down, neutral. Again, forward and up, back and down. Just keep doing that. Couple more. Last two in this direction. Again, these hopefully are starting to be familiar to you as you've done them enough times. It's not starting from scratch every time. Now we go back, up, forward, down, neutral, back, up, forward, down, neutral. Again, back, up, forward and down. A few more. Last two. Last one. And loose. Feet together, knees together, fold forward from the hips. So we're hinging. Float your arms forward, backs of hands touch and go out. And then tip back in the hips, circle the arms around, behind and in. Neutral, let's do it again. Forward, out, around, in. Again, forward, out, round and in. That's the first level, nice and low. Now we go second level, chest level. Up, open, back behind you, down, neutral. Two more. Forward and up, out, down. Forward and up, out. Now the full range. We go forward, up, keep going all the way up, open, out, all the way down. Forward and up, all the way up, out, all the way down. Full range, clearing out what's stuck. All the way around. And neutral. Now, back, out, but stay low for the first three, and in. So the first three, we're just focusing on this softening long and around. So they call that fang song, or softening into length, coming around. Now we keep that softening into length and we go out and up, and then we come across, down. So important here is to stay slightly behind you all the way up to chest level, then come forward and down. One more at that middle level. And then let's go full range. Back, out, up, all the way up. Oh, down in front. Back, out and up. Way up. And down in front. One more. And then right into your bent elbow position. Elbows flare out and up, down, around, and touch the elbows together. Down, out, and up. Get this freedom of motion through this range. One more. And elbows straight behind you. Down, forward, up. Forward, down, back. Down, forward, up. Forward, down, back. Two more. One more. And elbows out. Left hand high, right hand low, cross. Wrap. Then elbows straight out to the sides of the room, switch. Cross, wrap. Straight out to the sides, switch. Side, switch. One more of each. And down, arms in front, palms face up. We turn the palms down and up, down and up. And eventually we want to be able to do this faster and then faster still. And it's really good at helping with carpal tunnel, arthritic issues, and getting flow all the way through here. So clears out stagnation there. Then palms up, hands go out while elbows stay in. Let this open and unfold the body. And then back to neutral. Then your elbows go out and around to the front. Let this hollow the front and open the back. Neutral. With the breath. Inhale. Neutral. Exhale. Back to neutral. Inhale. Neutral. Exhale. One more. And open. Stay open. Now let's step the feet wider apart. Left hand up, over the top, down to the right. Then reverse. Up over the top, down. Now we come up over the top, down. And reverse. Again. Top closes, bottom remains open. Top and bottom open. Top closes, bottom remains open. Top and bottom open. One more each way. And both arms up and over, cross one wrist above the other, turn the palms down, drop the arms between your legs and let them go. And then cross and come up, opening, unfolding, externally rotating, and then other wrist on top, up and over, folding, closing, and internally rotating, and then opening, unfolding, externally rotating. And again. Again. Last one. And neutral. Bring the legs back to neutral, arms to neutral. Wrists, we come over top, circle through, turn the palms up. Over top, circle through, palms up. Over top, circle through, palms up. Over top. Can you get it seamless, fluid? Reverse, underneath, over top, turn palms down, underneath, over top, turn palms down, under to over, turn. Can you make it seamless? And palms up, spread, gather, spread, gather, spread, gather, spread. Now claw to a fist, open, claw to a fist, open, claw, fist, open. Thumb touch pinky, other three fingers touch thumb and pinky, bend the wrist down. Release the fingers, bend the wrist back. Bird beak, down, back, down, back. One more. Down, back, and then loose. Scoot back on your chair a little bit. Nice and stable. Bring your right knee up towards your chest. Take your hands, draw the leg further up, flex the foot, push, reload, down, switch, load, use the hands, push, reload, down. Again, load, push, load, down, and load, push, load, down. Now try with no hands, just the brain. Load, push, load, down, and switch. Push. One more each side. Now, right leg straight, point and flex, point and flex. And tilt the foot in and out, tilt. Circles, in, around, and out. Reverse, out, around, and in. Down, switch, point and flex. Tilt the foot a little in and out. Circle, in, around, and out. Reverse, out, around, and in. And down. Scoot all the way to the front edge of your chair. Feet together, knees together, and right leg first. Lift the toes and turn the toe and knee out. That's external rotation. Put the toe down, lift the heel a little, and go heel out, knee in. That's internal rotation. Put the heel down and lift the toe, toe and knee out, external. Toe down, go heel out, knee in, internal. And then finally one more, toe and knee out. That's your maximum. And then bring it in. Toe and knee in, 1. Heel in, knee out, 2. Toe and knee in, 3. Heel in, knee out, 4. Toe and knee in, 5. Now do that again, same leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other leg, left leg, toe and knee out, 1. Heel out, knee in, 2. toe and knee out 3, heel out, knee in 4, toe and knee out 5. And then let's walk it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Together. Now both at the same time, just 3. Toes and knees out 1, heels out, knees in 2, toes and knees out 3. Walk it in. Toes and knees in 1, heels and knees out 2, toes and knees in 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and in. 1, 2. Together. Feet at hip distance, hands softly on the knees there. Now, folding from the hips forward at the same time, turn those fingers in, the elbows come out and around, so you create this shape. Forward fold, bringing out the shoulders, open up the back, and then sit up tall. Turn the arms to neutral, tip back. Let's do it again. Fold from the hips, turn the fingers in, the elbows go out and around, and forward fold. And reverse, sitting up, tipping back. Let's do that twice more. Once more. All right. Now the same thing except with a wider leg position. Hands are on the legs. Fold from the hips. Turn those fingers in, the elbows out and around. The dragon takes a bow. Just bow down into that space. And then sit all the way up from the hips. Arms to neutral, tip back. So try to time it now. So as you're folding, you're spiraling fingers in, elbows out and around. And then as you're sitting up, you're reversing that spiral to neutral. 2 more. Spiral as you fold. And reverse. Once more. Now, tipped back, tip to your right a little bit. As you fold down more to the right, turn the fingers in, elbows out. Now sweep across. The dragon stirs the sea with its tail. Sweep to the left, come back and around the back, and then do it again. So 3 more times in this direction, this big circular movement. Spiraling. Down. One more. And then we reverse. The dragon stirs the sea. Turn the fingers in, the elbows flare out, sweep across, and around, and again. Two more. One more. And neutral. Bring your feet back to hip distance. Hang your arms loosely by your side. Float out your wings. Turn your palms up. Reach up towards the sky. Chest up a little bit. Chin up a little bit. Look up at the ceiling. And then reach your right arm higher than your left. And then switch. Reach your left arm higher than your right. And induce the movement by the reaching rather than by leaning your body. Your body will lean, but you want to induce it by the effort to reach higher. and reach higher and reach higher and higher. And then do both at the same time, reaching high as you can. And then float those arms out and down, hanging them loose. Now, the hunchback and the back bend. So the hunchback occurs in this upper section of the spine in general, the thoracic section, and that's where that slouch happens, right? So what we want to do with this, just watch me do one. So here I am in neutral. I'm floating my arms back, right? Back, and letting that effort with the arms induce a further rounding. So we want to go deeper into the hunchback. Then bringing the arms down, we come to neutral, forward with the arms. And then as you reach up, you want to try to get rid of any hunchback and arch the back as much as you can. So let's do that together. Forward and down with the arms. So we've got neutral, which is kind of our goal. And then the arms go back, 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 and let that gesture of the arms round your upper back into an induced hunching. And then let's go down, forward, and up through neutral into a back bend. Chest up, arching through the middle and upper back, right where your hunchback used to be. Let's do that twice more. Forward, down, and back with the arms. Let this induce the hunch. And then down, forward, and up. Out of the hunchback into the back bend. One more. So it's like there's plaque buildup in these different mechanisms, and the only way to get at them is these kinds of movements to really explore the full range. And to do it regularly, right? Doing this one time is nice, but doing it daily or multiple times a week is very nice. So now we've got our neutral. Hands relax on your thighs. Let's finish with head and neck movements. So head down, neck down. Then neck back and up, head back. We're just going to do that a couple more times. Head down and neck down. Neck back, head back. Head down, neck down. Same idea, right? There's plaque buildup in any range of motion in your mechanics that you don't explore regularly. You can guarantee that it's built up there. And so these movements give us an opportunity to address that. Now settle back to neutral and rotate. Turn the head to the right. Back to center, turn the head to the left. So different from our first twist that we do, here we try to essentially not really move any other part of the body but the head, and then the neck will twist gently appropriately, but we're not turning the shoulders. If they turn a little bit, that's okay, but the primary deal here is to free up this head and neck junction. Now back to neutral, this kind of strange movement of chin forward. So you stick out your chin, a natural kind of rounding of the upper back will occur, and then we want to do the opposite. Keep the chin downish and go back, 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 as far back as you can, right? Beyond where you would be if you were trying to stand up and walk around in neutral. And then that should give you an ability to find neutral a little better. And again, forward, get all the way there, and then come back through neutral to way beyond neutral. And let's do two more of those. Forward, back, forward, neutral. Find right in the middle. Side. Just hang out there for a moment. Float back to the middle. Go to the other side. Float back to the middle and the other side. And float to middle, other side. And two more just flowing back or side to side. And Mark, look at me for a moment. So what you started doing there was turning, right? Notice how I'm not turning. I'm doing very much ear to shoulder. So it's a strange movement, and usually there's a lot of stiffness in the neck there. Yeah, so try to keep it side to side. Now, having found that side to side, last one with the head and neck, we go tip, chin up, head back, tip, chin down, head forward, tip to the right, back, left, forward. So find your circle. Usually this is where people report hearing a lot of little crinkly Rice Krispie sounds, right? And we all have them. The neck has too many layers of tissue to not have areas that are stuck together. That's why we just have to regularly get in there and make sure the juice is flowing. The lubricant is flowing. The nerves are flowing. The blood and function. One more time around. As you finish that circle, just drop the head right in front of you. Let it hang. Float the head straight up on top, and then let's go the other way. Tip the head left and back and right and forward and continue. Circles. Remember, your circles could be really small, doesn't matter. As you do your appropriate circle, usually it will grow a little bit. Because as the tissue softens and becomes more limber, pliable, the range of your movement increases. Another 4 circles. Last one, all the way around, then hanging your head in front. Float your head straight up on top of the body. Loose and relax. Slide your feet back a little. Fold from those hips. Stand. Hips hinge back. Sinking the buttocks. Land. Let's do that 3 more times. Just as loose as you can be. Resist the urge to clamp, to clench, to grab. Now, don't sit in your chair. Hip hinge, sink, and then just come straight back up. Hip hinge and sink, and rise. Sink, rise. One more. And rise. Now find the middle. Let's do our opening and closing of a Tai Chi form. So, first closing. Shift to your left leg. So the right foot is empty. Step the right foot in, and then straighten up your legs and bring your palms onto your thighs. They call that standing at attention. Then sink down through your left leg, so more weight in your left. The arms float. Right foot empty, step out, shift to 50-50, and settle and sink a little bit through your legs. A little bit through your legs, right? Now we close, shift to the left leg, right foot now empty, float it in, and then straighten up palms onto the thighs. Again, sink down through your left leg, float the arms, step right foot out, shift to 50-50, and sink through the whole body, sort of like a bed spring being sat upon, this potential potency through the body. And then shift, foot comes in, straight. Sink down through the left, float the arms, step that right foot out, shift to 50-50 and settle. Now let's close to the right, shift, bring that left foot in, stand at attention. Sink down through the right, float the arms, left foot steps out, shift to 50-50, settle, and then close, shift, step, together. So eventually it can all be sort of one move where it's sink and float, step, shift, and down. So it has this less regimented quality. Shift, bringing hands in, straightening up, right? All together. Sort of symphony of movement together. Now, from this sunk and ready position, pung, rise. And settle, sink. Try to get the whole body involved. Just rise, legs straightening a bit. Sink. Pung. Pung is the energy of the ocean swelling. An is the energy of the troughing. Scoop the hands. Pung. And on. The ocean swells. And there's that sort of float, and then the ocean sinks. And there's that gather. One more. Float. Now at the top of the float, turn your palms up, fold at the elbows, come over top, and then down. And rising, then roll, fold, sink. Wing roll fold. This is called sink chi to belly. The geyser flows up and out. Backs of hands touch, come up the middle, palms face forward, up over top, out. Sweep down, sink. Rise. Out over top. Sweep, sink. Rise. Down. One more. Breaking up plaque inside of the mechanisms of the body. Flowing function into those areas. Now, wings. Hold the wing position. Sorry, I got a spam call. Okay. From the wings. Right hand roll, fold over top. Left hand sweeping under. And then like two magnets, attract and repel. And then around and then over the top and under, and like magnets attract, then repel and around, over and under, consolidate, expand and around. And wings. Now from wings, down, scoop, bring the hands up to chest level, elbows straight back, Now we push. Full extend. Turn the palms, face the body. Draw. Back. Push. Draw. Push. Draw. Now left hand only. Push. As that pushes, let the central seam of the body turn a little bit. Turn left palm to face the body, right palm face forward. Push and draw. Turn right palm to face the body, left palm face forward. Push and draw. And turn those hands, push and draw. Turn those hands, push and draw. Turn the hands, push and draw. Turn the hands, push and draw. One more. Both hands back, down. Buoyancy and aliveness through the fingers. From that middle pivot, shift your weight more to the right leg. Turn the body a few degrees right and sweep those hands over to the right. Now turn your palms so they both face back to your left. So turn them. Now first shift to this leg. Shift, then turn, then brush knee and sweep the leg. Then the hands turn and we're ready to go. Shift, turn, brush knee, sweep the leg. Then the hands turn. Shift, turn, brush, sweep. Hands turn. Shift, turn, brush, sweep. And shift, turn, brush, sweep. Now, your left hand goes forward, but it doesn't come up yet. Forward. So we've got brush knee and swirl the stream. So it looks like this. The relationship is, instead of here, it's now here. Here. So stay down in the water with the fingertips and try to swirl a circle in the water. Swirl. Now stay in your right leg. Right arm floats up just a little bit. Now it's shift, turn, brush knee in the water. This hand just slightly above the water line at belly level. And then they change. Shift and turn, brush and swat the low jumping fish. Then brush knee, swat the low jumping fish. Be able to discern the small changes in height. Now let's go middle jumping fish. Bring that right arm up to chest level. The bottom hand stays always down, brush knee, but that top hand is changing what it's doing. Brush and swat. They change. Brush and swat. Change. Brush and swat. Now the higher jumping fish, face level. A little bit higher. Right? So one hand is always down in the water. The other is changing its trajectory. So now we're face level. And then we go full range, reach as high as you can in the space. Touch the ceiling, touch the sky, and then come down. And reach as high as you can and turn through the body. Down. And again, high as you can. Down. One more. High as you can. Now let's all stay in your left leg. It'll be my right, your left. Stay in your left. Left arm, wing, roll, fold. Right hand in the water. Now we're shifting right, turning right, brush knee, push, full extend. Now left hand coming down into the water, right arm wing, roll, fold. Now we're ready to go. Shift and turn, brush knee, push. As the right arm goes down, left arm, wing, roll, fold. And then we're ready to go. Shift and turn, brush knee, and push. Left arm coming down, right arm, wing, roll, fold, and shift and turn, brush knee, and push. That looks great, everybody. Couple more. And now let's all stay in the left leg for a moment. Right foot should be kind of empty. Turn your right foot just a few degrees, duck foot, right? The heel comes in a little. And step it a small amount behind you, just a teeny little bit. And then shift 100% into your right leg, sitting through it. Remember, the key to that is not doing this. So tail down, and then letting this leg not be locked, but be just kind of like a little bowing action in this leg. So now you're sitting through your right leg, left foot, touch the toe in front. Your right hand, dip the fingers in the water. Left, bend the elbow and point straight up to the ceiling. Now, bring your left foot back, heels touching both feet, duck foot, turned out. Turn your left palm forward, right palm in. Now, shift the weight to the left leg, left hand comes down, right elbow bend. The hands get to this shape as the right foot touches the ground empty. Bring the right foot back, no body weight. Turn the right palm forward, left palm in. Now, shift. Hands are changing, and that left foot can touch the floor. Bring the left foot back. Can you simultaneously turn the palms and step the foot? So it looks like this. Left foot coming back, turn those palms. Then all together, shift, left hand down, right hand up, right foot empty, toe. Bring the foot back and turn the palms. And then shift, change, touch the toe. Bring the foot back, turn the palm. Change. Now stay in your left leg, right foot empty. Now choose your option. This could be your whole challenge. Next level up would be like this. Just separate the toe from the ground for a moment. Next challenge would be a little lift and down. The furthest challenge would be a slow lift and down. So pick one of those that allows you to keep your zhong, your central upright, keep your relaxed body. And just do some lift and lowers. Now we'll change sides. Right foot back, right palm forward, left palm in, change. Left foot should be in front. Now challenge, either just the toe or a small lift with a small knee bend, or possibly further. But again, be able to do it without spilling that teacup on your head. Now, whatever your full challenge is, now let's repeat it each time. Put the left foot down, turn left palm forward, right palm in, change, and go right into whatever your lift challenge is. Put the foot down, no body weight, turn right palm forward, left palm in, change. Put left foot down, left palm forward, right palm in, change. Put the right foot down, turn those palms, change. And change. Now wash your paws, both hands in the water. Wash, wash. Now stay in your left leg. Put your left hand behind your back, right hand down at the bottom here, at the bottom of a ball. So the palm is facing up. Now, hand forward, shift turn. The hand floats up to this corner. Turn the palm out, wing. Shift and turn to your left, sweep your right hand across the lake, bottom of a ball. Now, like you're throwing a frisbee forward, but at the same time, shift and turn. That becomes the flying diagonal. Turn the palm out, wing, lake. All of that should be familiar, but here, this is the newer one. Shift and turn, flying diagonal. Turn the palm out, shift and turn. One more time, flying diagonal, shift and turn. Down. Now bring the left hand out, wash across with both hands, put the right hand behind your back, turn left palm up, tossing that frisbee forward, and then shift and turn with it. So we do flying diagonal. Turn the palm out, sweep down, sweep across the lake, bottom of a ball, and then that frisbee toss with the shift turn. Turn the palm out, wing, lake, flying diagonal. Flying diagonal is one half of a more complicated move called the stroking of the wild horse's mane. So let's learn the rest of it now. So bring both hands out, wash your paws, and settle. Right arm on the bottom, left arm over the top. Now first, just stroke across two train tracks, opposite direction. Palms stay facing sort of in the whole time. Now, take those train tracks, put them on the diagonal, so the bottom hand is going to do its frisbee, but the top hand is going to do this downward complementary move together, stroking wild horse's mane. Now, from here, turn your right palm out, left palm up, embracing the moon. So this big circular move. Now hold the ball, shift to your left leg and turn slightly left. So we're all stored up, we're ready to go. Now remember the frisbee and the down diagonal, put that together while you shift and turn, stroking wild horse's mane. Now turn right palm out, left palm up. Right hand starts coming down, left arm starts going up, shift left, turn left. You can time that with the embrace of the moon, the big ball. Then stroke wild horse's mane. So that's the arms doing the diagonal as you shift and turn. Then turn right palm out, left palm up. Embrace the moon. Right hand's coming down and then sweeping the lake. Left hand's folding over top. Hold the ball. And then stroke wild horse's mane. Feel how this is a yang expression. Everything's going out and away. And then this is a yin expression. It's a gathering, a consolidating, and a story. One more time. From a yin, we can go yang. We want to reach the culmination of the yang. And then it begins to yin. Even though we're still out, we're on our way in until we get all the way in. Now we're going to do that on the other side. So bring your left hand down. Wah. Wah. Settle. Left hand bottom of ball. Right hand top, stroking along the parallel line to the floor. And then take that stroke and turn it on a diagonal. So we've got the frisbee toss, we've got the down diagonal, put them together. stroking wild horse's mane. Now from the full extended position, turn left palm out, right palm up, embrace the moon. Now as you're embracing the moon, shift right, turn right, storing, consolidating. And then shift left, turn left, stroking wild horse's mane. James, make sure your right hand continues to go down, down. Your left arm is going here. You had that right. Your left arm was right, yeah, but your right arm got stuck here. It has to go all the way there. Turn your left palm out, your right palm up. Now make sure both arms are moving around the big wheel. Shift to the right leg, turn to the right, hold the ball. And for this one, it's a bigger ball, so we don't come too close together. Keep the big ball. And then it's stroke wild horse's mane. Left arm is upward, flying diagonal. Right arm is down and away. Good. And then turn left palm out, right palm up. Shift and turn. Hold the big ball. Let's do a couple more. Shift and turn, stroke wild horse's mane. One of the best parts of Tai Chi is it doesn't have to be too exact. It's exact in the sense that you got to have everything moving, you got to have it organized, but you don't have to have it hit the exact same physical structure each time. Each movement has many expressions, but it's the energetics of it that we really want to start to find. Some can be bigger, some smaller, but it's got to be organized, balanced, and you got to keep an eye out for where you get stuck, where you kind of lose awareness. Now, stay in this yang expression, then sweep your right hand under bottom of a ball, left hand folds over and turn just a small amount more to your left. And then we're ready to go the other way. Shift and turn, stroke wild horse's mane. So now we're switching each time. Left hand coming under, bottom of ball. Right hand fold over top, turn a little more to the right like a wind-up toy. Winding up, and then shift and turn, express through the whole body. So we're at this point of full yang. And then it begins to yin. Right hand coming under, left hand folding over, turning and consolidating. The yin reaches its consolidated point, and it naturally wants to do something, wants to express. It's very healthy for the chi to express and then return on this right side, and then express and then return and then express. Now, right hand dips in the water, left hand, wash, wash, settle. Sink chi, wash organs. This is that clearing, closing move. So, safely tip a little bit into your heels, just a little bit. Open and lift. Tip into your toes safely. Sweep the arms around, a sort of gathering gesture, promoting flow all the way to the fingertips. Then a little bit into your heels, soft elbows, so there's this just comfortable folding in, bringing the hands to the mouth, right? So from here, it's this in the upper level, and then settle to the middle of the feet, hands settle to the belly. And then, remember, elbows flaring forward. That happens a lot. So hips go back, elbows flare forward. Sit the buttocks and release the arms all the way down. Push through the earth and stand back to vertical. Let's do this twice more. This flushes out anywhere that's stuck and refreshes the full flow in the body. Rock back, open and lift. Rock forward, this sweeping around, palms face up. Rock back, bringing in the upper level. Settle to the middle of your feet, hands settle to the belly. The elbows flare a little forward as the hips go back. And then we've opened up to be able to squat and release the arms. Let's do that one final time. Rock back, open and lift. Rock forward, sweep around. Rock back, this gentle gathering in, promoting flow down. Elbows flare as hips go back. Sink, release the arms. Push through the earth, come all the way up. And then let's close with the shift to the left. Bring the foot in, standing at attention, and then closing and sealing. 1, 2. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Great job. If there are questions or anything at all, please feel free to unmute and ask. But do your best to enjoy Tai Chi ideas throughout the rest of the day. So wherever you're off to, sitting down, standing up, walking across the room, reaching up to get something. Look for Tai Chi everywhere because it's everywhere. And then it starts to become really, really fun to go about the daily task because you're basically, training Tai Chi all day. So anyway, any thoughts or questions?
Thank you. It was really helpful.
Awesome. Great to see everybody. And do remember the donation piece. If you can, if you have or you haven't, just, whatever you can throw towards PD Active because they keep all the teachers that they employ and keep these classes going. So do that if you can. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Have a great weekend.
You too.